Hello Gemini, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your November 2022 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So what's going on for this sign of Gemini? What do we need to know with the major arcanas? We have the Death card. All right, so some sort of official ending right here. Now, death doesn't always have to be bad. It can actually be a good thing. It can be the ending of a bad situation or the ending of a good situation, depending on how you view it, okay? But with death, there is an official ending. Like, it's over, you can't go back to it. However, what you have to understand is that death is still an angel. It is there as a construct to tell you to move forward within your life. Now, there is a grieving process with death. Everyone knows that. Depending on who you are, you have a different type of grieving process. Some people don't have that deep of emotions, and therefore it's very easy for them to let go. Some people, feel very, very deeply. So we have the Three of Wands coming out, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So you are about to see this come in, okay? You're about to see the ending of a situation. Now with the Five of Swords in reverse, it does come with some sort of an argument, some sort of one-upping. It can also be representation of a crime happening. With the Six of Pentacles, there is something being given to you, though. So what I'm seeing for you is that you are understanding that death is happening, okay? The Three of Wands is not something that's naive. You can see it in the horizon coming towards you, all right? With the Five of Swords, you're just saying, I wish it didn't have to play out like this. I wish that it was a different type of ending. However, with the Six of Pentacles, there is something being given to you because of this situation coming to an end. So what do we need to know with the Three of Wands? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, it is coming towards you. You can see it. But here's the thing. I feel like death comes with the gift. I think you're just looking at it the wrong way. Because it doesn't have to be a physical death, Gemini. It can always be representation of just, a shitty situation coming to an end. So you have the Six of Pentacles. It comes with the gift because you dealt with it, because you're seeing it happen. You have the Two of Wands. The gift is that you get to go somewhere brand new. The gift is that you're looking at the globe and you're able to pick up and leave because of this situation coming to an end. The Five of Swords, you're overcoming this. Like, usually in the Five of Swords upright, it represents people are walking away from an argument, but this is someone who is like the underdog rising up and getting rid of this person. So I kind of feel like you're the underdog and someone is not seeing something happening right here. You have the High Priestess, hindsight being 20/20, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think the best situation for you, Gemini, is to not try to get even, but to get better, okay? Because here's the thing. I feel like someone is keeping you stuck in a weird way with this death energy. Like you're in a really toxic cycle or in a toxic scenario, okay? And you can't find a way to move forward. With this ending of the situation, a calamity happens for the person that you've been arguing with, the person who's keeping you stuck, right? You know for a fact it's coming to an end, but here's the thing. They get to watch you rise up because that is the heart of the underdog. They get you to watch you rise up to the Nine of Pentacles because you are slowly moving forward with the Two of Wands because it's being given to you. It is the gift after death. It's kind of like, if you look at it from the Christianity perspective, when someone dies, they inherit heaven, right? Because that's what's promised to them, the inheritance of heaven. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, is that you rise up from the situation and you are inheriting the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? We had the Queen of Swords with the Six of Wands. You're getting a victory. Like, that's just what it is. It's flat out being told to you, you get a victory because of this ending. You could be receiving an inheritance right here. This could be a will with the Queen of Swords. Something that allows you to move forward in a victorious manner. You're very happy. It comes at the right moment because you just do not see the way out. Because death it's like a phase, right? You close your eyes in the moment of death. You're not really sure what's going to happen. You're scared. And then you open your eyes again and there's something new. But there is that transitional period, that moment where you're moving from one situation to the other, where you don't know. You don't know how it's going to feel. You don't know what's going to happen. Other people say throughout different religions and even in Christianity, like an angel can appear to you, but no one really truly knows. So that's what this situation is. Why is the situation coming to an end? The Justice, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Judgment. Wow. Wow. So you have 4 major arcanas over the Death card. There is a justice situation where things have to balance out because that is karmic law. The Hierophant situation where it represents a religious order, but with the Emperor it can also be representation of God of a religion, of the God of a religion. The Hierophant is also representation of the Pope, so someone who sits at the highest order. With the Emperor, it could be representation of the Pope itself, with the Judgment card being called towards a new life. So someone who's at the very top, this could be like, a major legal situation. For example, the Hierophant represents military, law, government. It's an orderly construct. But there is someone who sits at the top of whatever it is. For example, if you go to a courthouse, there is always going to be, the Supreme Judge at that courthouse. Or there is going to be, the Supreme Court justices, right? They're the supreme beings. So that's what the Emperor is someone who sits at the top of the Hierophant, who can deliver justice, and justice delivers a judgment, because justice, they hand down what it is. They hand down the punishment. So the judgment is that you get to be called into a new life, and the other person has to stay where they are. So with this energy coming out, you have the King of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, and the World. The judgment for you is this. The King of Swords is arguing that you've been put through the Nine of Wands. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords coming out. So therefore, they have to take an emotional perspective, your emotions, into the situation to wrap up the cycle with the world, the judgment over the world coming out. Because it goes from judgment to the world, right? So because you've been put through a really tough scenario and other people have seen it, and it seems like there's evidence to that, they have to make an emotional judgment call on this. It's kind of like pain and suffering as well. Everyone's getting like legal and justice system and all that, so I hope everything's okay. You have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. In a way, I kind of feel like you've been making the best out of a bad situation. Like you've been trying to put yourself through this, because the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and the Nine of Wands is also Sagittarius energy. So the Knight of Wands is ordered into a situation to fight a battle, right? So he charges in very quickly with the Eight of Wands to fight a battle. Now, he comes out victorious, but he's really badly beaten and injured by the situation. Now, in the Ten of Wands, that means he has to carry around these scars for the rest of his life. So even though he's won the battle, like something was taken from him in like theory, right? So that's what this situation is. It's because you've been putting up with whatever it is in the Nine of Wands, because I feel like you had to do something right here. Clarify? The Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's just that you've been making the best out of whatever this is. It wasn't a good situation to begin with. You knew it was always going to come to an end. You tried your best. It is what it is. You have the Page of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Five of Wands, but you are deserving of the Ten of Cups right here. But here's the thing, people are going to want to fight you for it with this Five of Wands energy. The Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands can also represent excited arguments. a lot of people wanting to come towards you all at once to see who you are. The Page of Cups right here, you are deserving to be happy with this judgment coming in for you. I don't know what this is though. So like, what is this situation? I mean, it's going to be different from everyone. Some could be a housing situation. Some could be a love situation. Some could be a money situation. The King of Pentacles coming out. I feel like it's in a money situation. The Page of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. People have been seeing you struggle right here. And so now you are supposed to have the Ten of Cups. You're supposed to be victorious with the Six of Wands. You are supposed to have this Queen of Swords energy. Someone is supposed to give you something. Now, how is this going to play out? How are you going to get to the court situation? How are you going to get to this situation? How is it going to occur? The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. I kind of feel like whatever you've been working for, whatever you've been trying to do within your life, it just falls apart all of a sudden. Like, it's just a sudden situation that just comes to a screeching halt with the Ten of Swords. Your wish that you've been working on with the Eight of Pentacles, it could be like you've been wanting to seek financial stability within your life, right? So that's what you've been working for. That is your goal. That's your dream. That's your wish. And all of a sudden, it's taken away from you in an instant with this Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups. But you're not letting it bother you. You're trying your best to make it good. You're trying your best to say, okay, well, things are not really, that bad. I can recover from this. No, it is that bad. And I feel like that's what you have to come to the conclusion within your own mind. Because Geminis, although people, make fun of Gemini as the zodiac sign itself, it is the sign that will say it is what it is and just keep trying to move on. They don't really stay stuck on a situation. But here's the thing. I feel like you have to feel whatever this is right here. You have to say, this came to an end. This is what happened. This is how, things went down. In a way, I kind of feel like you are going to have to get into your emotions, especially when you have to explain it to someone. Who is this legal situation that you have to explain it to? The Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles. So it could be a multitude of people. With the Three of Pentacles, people wanting to see you at work. I feel like you're going to have to explain it to someone of very high authority, because when you look at the Three of Pentacles, because the Emperor is right there. When you look at the Three of Pentacles, there are two older men who are kind of look like the Emperor in this deck. The Wheel of Fortune means that your fate changes. So I kind of feel like a situation happens. Say, for instance, you're at work, right? You're at work and you fall and you get hurt. And you brush yourself up immediately. You're like, oh my gosh. And you feel your arm and you realize, hey, it might be broken and you can't really move it. But here's the thing. All of a sudden, the CEO of the company sees what happens and they recognize it as their fault. And they're like, oh my gosh, let me fix it. Let me help you. And you're like, no, it's fine. It's fine. They're like, no, we're going to help you with this. That's kind of what the situation is. You get justice because of something bad that happens that you try to brush off and shake off. And maybe you say, oh, well, it happens all the time. It's not supposed to, though. That's the thing. Five of Swords, the Three of Cups, Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this happens to a lot of different people. At some places, especially at fast food restaurants, the hot grease can splash back at people all the time and people just get used to it. But that's the thing, is that it's not supposed to happen. They have rules and regulations that the company is supposed to follow about, the temperature of hot grease guards, things of that nature. But companies sometimes don't follow it. But here's the thing, you get injured because of something or something happens. Other people have, been through the same similar situation, and it's not supposed to be that way. Regardless of how other people feel, regardless of how the company's trying to make a buck, regardless of, oh, well, that's just how things are. No. It's a flat out no. You have animals. Pay attention to your animals right here, your animal guides, and confidence. Move forward with this in confidence, okay? I feel feel like you're in good hands. I really do feel like you're in good hands. I think everything's okay for you. I feel like it's just a minor slip up, but here's the thing, it's not supposed to happen. The Nine of Wands does represent, you know, like you did get hurt from the situation, but I feel like you've been through worse in your life, so you're just going to brush yourself up and, you know, move on. But here's the thing, I feel like it really does hurt, whatever this is. But it's not supposed to happen. You have the Vampire, emotional intelligence with Brambrack, sweetness and synergy. Vampire, emotional intelligence, I kind of feel like almost fell off the thing right here, the ledge. I feel like you need to see the situation for what it actually is, okay? Allow your emotions to also kind of play out in this situation. With this Brambrack, sweetness and synergy, get your slice of the pie. That's what it's telling me to tell you. Get your slice of the pie. It's your turn. Because the sweetness and synergy of the Brambrack is, you know, people used to put things inside of this oven cake thing. They would bake it, and then whatever piece you got served, it had like a little token inside of it. Sometimes it was like a gold ring, sometimes it was a gold coin, and that represented good luck. So I kind of feel like, you know, you're getting your slice of the pie for whatever this was. And I feel like, in a way, emotional intelligence is going to help you a lot. Or do not fall victim to emotional intelligence, okay? That could be something right there. Let me clarify that. The Empress with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, don't fall victim to the emotional intelligence. I feel like someone is going to try to use emotional intelligence on you. Like, don't tell the boss kind of thing. Oh, you're fine. You're okay. They're trying to emotionally manipulate you, but here's the thing. That can't happen. You get your slice of the pie regardless, all right? Rat, adaptability, badger, persecution. Because here's the thing, you got persecuted. Yeah, because even though you can adapt to it, even though you did, you know, brush yourself off and keep moving, although nothing really held you back except the emotional damage or the physical damage, and you're like, whatever, it happens every day. The persecution that goes along with it, you know, that's something that you shouldn't have had to deal with in the first place. So you are owed whatever this is. We have ground and smile. Ground down to the situation, pay attention to the earth that's around you. Maybe even pay attention to the earth. Maybe you'll see like a little feather on the ground. You could see a feather, you could see something glinting in the light. And when you see that, just remember to smile. Remember that the angels are always with you with the ground energy. Remember that the ground does represent the earth, especially that Empress card coming out. I know that it's associated to the Seven of Swords. However, think about the ground itself. All right, ground yourself into whatever this is. Do not get shaken and just keep smiling. You have Algus, protection, courage, help from others, and good decision making. You're protected from whatever this is. You have courage. One-jo, joy, happiness, celebration, harmony, family, fellowship, hope, and good luck. Inner peace, one with the universe. That's that Ten of Cups coming out for you. Let me get you one more of these. Nope. Integration. I feel like, in a way, Gemini, you had to adapt to persecution. So you had to integrate these energies together. And because you're able to adapt to the persecution energy, because, you know, generally speaking, people don't like Geminis. Like if you go to any, you know, those new age boards, people always talk shit about Gemini. I feel like it's because you're able to adapt to that. And that's why good things are happening for you. Things like that are not supposed to happen, okay? The Death card. We end on the Death, we start with the Death. just know that you are okay. It will work out for you with this hope and good luck. Just keep hoping. Just understand you will have inner peace very soon. This Emperor at the top is going to make a judgment call in your favor. I feel like all you need to do is just cooperate with the energy. Do not try to argue with it. Do not try to fight back. Don't just be like, oh, I'm fine. No. Allow the situation to play out. Because someone else, I kind of feel like in a way, is trying to cover their own ass when it shouldn't have been done in the first place. They know the rules. They know the regulations. It is what it is. Okay? So anyway, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.